Music making for me is like, it is nice to play on stage and get that validation from a crowd, but. So hi, my name is Monty. I am the founder of Topiku and the music director at Bebop. The most immediate project right now is I'm creating a music collective with all my Bebop residents. With Bebop, we've given them a home again, especially in rejuvenate the underground scene here in Jakarta by bringing everyone over here, small intimate space, and we're planning on doing more events locally in Indonesia, as well as I really want to bring Indonesia and Jakarta specifically more on the world stage. Having grown up between Jakarta and San Diego, California, I was always very aware of the difference in waste management services between the two countries. My kind of take on geodesign for sustainable community planning was, how can I create more sustainable communities through business? That's what I do with Topiku by showcasing Indonesia's premium quality products. The process of making music is me and only me. No one can judge how much fun I have making these songs. I can communicate how I feel and get that released through these different instruments that I can play. That's really where my takeaway is. It's definitely a lot of fun. I like to kind of plan my days out in the sense of jumping from project to project, or working ahead on Topiku one day so that the next day I can wake up and work on music the first thing. We know there's other like-minded communities in places like Bangkok, Tokyo, and Seoul. So we really want to connect with these other communities and bring our music, the Indonesian and Jakarta underground music, to these different markets. So not only domestically, but also internationally. Back in 2015, I was still in my second year of university, and I had just failed my first year of architecture. I was very lost back in California and decided to take a trip back to Indonesia. I stumbled upon, I ended up doing some volunteer work, and they introduced me to the concept of upcycling. So it was very inspiring to see that you could do some stuff with waste, and that was really the motivator behind Topiku, is how can we create products that look like normal products, but they're really made out of leftover materials. So we create the world's most sustainable hats. We've done G20 hats before. This was where we had Jokowi, President Biden wearing our hats. That was last year, November. I'm very, very hard on myself for a lot of different things, but I find myself enjoying coming out here to work. Usually sometimes at night, if I do a little meditation session, I might come back over here and just do some journaling about how I felt today. And I find that really important. I'd say the most important thing, sorry to take it back to like mindfulness, but the concept of integrity is very important to me. So mindfulness for me is very, very important, especially with all the different things that I do in life. It helps me clear my mind, manage my stress a lot better. And yoga really, really was helpful, especially for my introduction into mindfulness. It's, at the end of the day, learning how to be more gentle with yourself and being able to be proud of the things you have done. There's a lot of things going on in life, and if I didn't have the tools to be able to, understand how I'm feeling, I'd probably be a lot less happy of a person. I'm very fortunate that my passions have translated into careers that I work on, which definitely makes juggling everything a lot more doable because I love what I do.